400,000 certified organic farmers, Uganda comes second only after India as the country with the highest number of certified organic farmers in the whole world. With 350,000 hectares of land under certified organic agriculture, Uganda again becomes number one as the country with the biggest land under certified organic agriculture in Africa. In 2013-2014 financial year, Uganda earned $44 million from the organic exports, up from $6.2 million in 2004-2005 financial year. And with growth of about 25% per annum, there is no doubt that this subsector presents a big opportunity for growth and investment. As part of the team from Makerere University that is implementing the information and communication pillar of the Ecological Organic Agriculture Initiative, we speak to the people at the helm of the National Organic Agricultural Movement of Uganda, NOGAMU, an organization that has not only made Uganda the leader of organic agriculture in Africa, but also a big force to reckon with on the global organic agriculture stage.
My name is Musa Muwanga, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the National Organic Agriculture Movement of Uganda, NOGAMU, which is the umbrella organization that brings together the producers, processors, exporters, and other business support organizations in the organic sector. We are currently implementing a program, Ecological Organic Agriculture Initiative, together with other partners. Ecological Organic Agriculture Initiative, or EOA-I as it is popularly known, is a continent-wide program of the African Union Commission, and it is implemented in about 8 countries right now, from Eastern Africa and Western Africa, and gradually more countries from the Southern Africa and Northern Africa are coming on board. The main objective of this program is to enhance and mainstream organic agriculture in policies, programs, and development frameworks across the entire continent. And here in Uganda, we are implementing it as NOGAMU together with other partners, Makerere University, Uganda Matters University, and Pelham Uganda. And we are interested in ensuring that organic agriculture is developed, is enhanced, and it is promoted across the entire country. As you know, Uganda is probably one of the countries with the highest growth in organic agriculture. We are only second to India with the highest number of certified organic smallholder farmers in the world, and we have the highest potential for organic agriculture. So it's a huge opportunity. As you know, demand for organic products is increasing as people become more conscious about their health, about the environment, and as a country with such huge opportunities to grow organic products, it's only imperative that we come together as partners and we try to take advantage of these opportunities. And that's why we are spreading as much information as possible. We are passing on information to all stakeholders, and this is where Makerere University is assisting us a lot in developing communication methodologies which will be able to fast track the process of spreading the information as soon as we get information that could easily reach the stakeholders and be able to take advantage of these opportunities. So I'm hopeful that with the advantage we have as a country, with the position we hold on the continent as the leader in organic products, we will be still the leader in the development of ecological organic agriculture, and probably we will still portray a good example the rest of the continent as far as fast-tracking and developing organic agriculture on the continent.
My name is Chariton Namuwoza. I work with NOGAMU as the Chief of value chains and programs, and therefore in charge of overseeing all the programs for the organization. I've worked with this organization for the last couple of years, nearly a decade now, and I have been happily working closely with farmers, processors, exporters, in an effort to link them to the different global markets, like EU, US, Asian markets, Middle East, and the rest of the world. I am also currently heading the Secretariat for the project, which is an African initiative, the Ecological Organic Agriculture Initiative, which started in 2013, and it will run till 2018. The project already has attracted two key funding organizations. One is the Swiss Development Corporation, and the other one is the Swedish Society for Nature Conservation. We expect more donors to join because it's a huge program that is aimed at integrating ecological organic agriculture in the programs of the African nations. Since inception, we have achieved quite a number of milestones. We have so far realized the establishment of the necessary structures that will catalyze the implementation, or that are necessary to catalyze the implementation of the project. We have had the national platform, the key platform that brings together all key stakeholders, including farmers, processors, universities or the academia, research organizations, the private sector, and several government institutions that work together to bring about the establishment of the organic sector at large. We also have a project steering committee, which is of course charged with ensuring that the project is implemented according to the set targets, and that if there is any deviation from what was planned, it is quickly corrected. And that has played a key role in monitoring the implementation of the program.
Yes, Chariton, market can be seen as one of the major drivers of organic product consumption.
Yes.
And organic market development.
Yes.
Can you let us know what you have so far done in this pillar of value chain and market development,
yes,
in as far as the ecological organic agriculture is concerned?
Yes. We have, first of all, continued with mobilizing more farmers and integrating them in the different organic value chains. But most importantly, we have continued to link the actors who are charged with producing, processing, and exporting to the different markets, most especially the EU markets, Germany, France, Denmark, Switzerland, Italy, to mention but a few. And we have used about 3 routes to link them to the markets. One has been through enabling them to participate in major trade fairs at the local, regional, and international levels. At the international level, we have particularly been present on an annual basis at the BioFach, which is the largest organic fair in the world that brings together literally over 90% of the key players in the global organic markets. And this takes place in Germany, in a city called Nuremberg. So key representatives of different companies or farmers, cooperatives or associations participate directly and interact directly with the buyers of these products. Get feedback on the way the products are packaged, get feedback on the quality, the other quality aspects, color, taste, and what have you, and of course the brands. And most importantly, get to understand each other's sides in terms of quantities that the suppliers have, but also quantities that the buyers expect. That has been a key route for moving our products, organic products, to the market. The other way has been through buyers that come in and make inquiries on different products. In such cases, we have made direct linkages. You know, when a buyer walks into our office or makes a telephone call or sends an email, you know, an inquiry about the different products that they're interested in, we look into our database, which is a very comprehensive database that captures information on what every supplier has, and
yes,
we make that link.
Information. Makerere University is implementing Wa-Mpiira, which is information and communication.
Yes.
Therefore, you as NOGAMU, what kind of information, one major information, do you think we can carry to all the stakeholders, including the farmers, the consumers, the transporters, the researchers, the importers, the exporters, and the manufacturers of the inputs, organic inputs? What kind of information do you want us to carry them, to relay to them, such that we can see a leap in organic agriculture in Uganda?
I think one key dimension of the information that we should put across there is the products that are highly demanded in the market.
Yes.
Or the forms of the products that are highly demanded in the market. Yes. And we have continuously seen this trend take shape. One of the key products that we have seen the market is demanding are the dried fruits. Dried fruits are very unique in the sense that they are used as a food ingredient for making other products. For instance, yogurt, baby foods, they're used as a snack. You know, you can eat as you go. They are also used for many other purposes, like, you know, in making breakfast cereals. So that alone has created a lot of demand for such products. And as you might be aware, Uganda being a landlocked country, fruits in general, when they are still fresh, can only be exported by air. We don't have the logistics that can enable us to transport our fresh fruits by sea in such a short time. The time would not allow us to sell them in their fresh form. So on the one hand, the market is demanding the dried fruits. On the other hand, the raw materials, the fruits, in their fresh form are abundant. They are available at the farmer's level in huge quantities. And but we have a challenge of converting the raw materials into the dried forms which the market is demanding. So that is a challenge that we need to address. But highly demanded products like dried fruits and other traditional crops like coffee, cocoa, and several others, I think is one dimension of information that we need to put out there. Of course, we have the contacts of the buyers. We have them in our database. And the fact that we participate in trade fairs every year, that is something we can always pass on to the actors easily. But this needs to be clear to the farmers and all the other producers that we have a lot of demand for products like dried fruits.
So contacts of the farmers, the producers, the processors, the consumers, we are reliably informed that you are supposed to come up with a general data bank, a database,
yes,
for everybody to benefit. When do we expect this
I think the process has already started. We are working in collaboration with the key actors in this aspect. We have Pelham, Uganda, we have Makerere University, we have Uganda Matters University, we have exporting companies like Lucid, we have Masaka, St. Jude Organic Farming Project, and several others that are working together to bring together all their databases and so that we can come up with one comprehensive database, but which is also simple and which will act as the focal point for these linkages between the different actors, the buyers on the one hand, the suppliers on this other hand, and of course between farmers, because there are cases where, for instance, a farmer group has a market but which they cannot supply, or whose demand they cannot meet. So in that case, if we know of another group in the database, we can easily link the two so that they can work together to supply the same market, which one farmer group cannot satisfy individually. So those linkages would only happen if we have a comprehensive database that captures information on all the key actors. Yes,
information for empowering the stakeholders in the organic agriculture sector, and this is what Makerere University is trying to work on in the pillar of information and communication to empower everybody in the organic sector. And therefore we think you are doing a great job, and we shall all prosper in this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we also appreciate you, and thank you for the latest development in the social media, especially the WhatsApp. Everyone is WhatsApping organic.
Including the youth.
Including the youth, and the youth are particularly very excited. And I'm part of the group, of course. NOGAMU is part of the group, and all the other actors. We've increasingly seen more and more actors joining. And before you know it, we shall turn into a pressure group that will move things into the direction that we really expect.
Thank you very much.
I'm Joost de Jong from the Netherlands. I'm here for the Belgium organization Exchange. You can find it on the website. And Exchange is an organization who requests volunteers for bringing their knowledge to developing countries.
Can you briefly tell us why you are here at NOGAMU?
Yes, I want to support NOGAMU with the value chain development and with marketing. In my own work in the Netherlands, I'm also busy with value chain development, discussing with retailers and agricultural organizations how to improve the market, also how to get a better position. And last year I supported in Malawi and also an organization for organic farming. So I thought, well, maybe my knowledge could be useful for this organization.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, great.
Yeah.